Welcome back, everyone. This is GTA Failure from the future. You can see here I'm on day 2 of summer, which means I've already recorded the entire video series of Spring 1 through Spring 28, plus one last video of Summer 1. And I thought I would make this video and put it in the introduction where I show you all of the things that I accomplished in the 29 days that I've played this game in the videos that you're going to watch, so that you can get a sense of what this video series is about. So let's have a quick look at all that we did. So first I'll point out that our house has been expanded. We did the first upgrade on the house, which means we got the kitchen available. You can see I'm kind of a minimalist in terms of decorations. In fact, I haven't done any decorating other than moving the bed and the TV right close to the door. And if we take a look, we can see that the carpenter is out here working on house upgrade number 2, which we ordered on summer 1. So that's coming. You can see that we've got a stable built right over here and our horse to give us a speed boost. We've got a bunch of furnaces all laid out nice and neat. The farming area right here, the planting area, is one of the main goals of this series. And you can see that we've got quality sprinklers laid all around, 16 of them in total, and 2 scarecrows to keep all of the crows away. And in summer 1, I planted a bunch of each of the seeds, the summer seeds that we bought at the general store. So this is the goal. You can see everything is nice and watered. We'll spend no time watering in this game after spring 4. That's right. We only water on 3 separate days, and then we let sprinklers take care of the rest. We've got some recycling machines set up here. We've got crab pots set up here and in the river and in the ocean. We've got a bunch of chests set up, color-coded, and they all have sort of specific goals, which I will lay out in another video. You can see here that we've got, let's see here, we've got a bunch of chickens and rabbits and ducks, and they all belong inside of our deluxe farm. You can see they're dropping goodies for us. The hay is automatically placed here by the silos, which are these 3 structures right here. And over on this side, we've got, like, I don't know, pigs and cows and goats and sheep. And again, the automatic hay feeder. We got the coop animals much earlier in the playthrough than the barnyard animals. So these animals here haven't started dropping any of their goodies like milk and things like that, but they're working on it. And like I mentioned, we got the 3 silos here, all filled up, feeding, well, almost filled up, feeding these animals hay. Okay, so that's good. Back here we've got a couple of lightning rods. I think my goal is maybe about 10 lightning rods. I've got 2. They're kind of expensive relative to the resources that I currently have in this playthrough. All right, so that's the farm. Not much else to show. We spent a lot of time, kind of clearing the farm out of all the trees and things like that. These are fruit trees that we planted, 3 of each of the fruit trees that were available to us in the spring. And that was it. So that was those are the accomplishments, like in terms of the actual space here, the area, the farmland. But we did lots of other things, which are illustrated here in these various tabs inside of the menu. So you can see we've got a couple of rings, we've got some nice boots, we've got a spiffy shirt, which we overpaid for, and then the hat for kicking the butt of a little girl in an Easter egg hunt. We've got a lava katana, which is the best sword that I could get my hands on at this point in the playthrough. And then we'll just take a look at our skills here. You can see 7, 6, 7, 6, and 5. Making good progress, maximum of 10 for each of the skills. The social tab shows us that we got 5 hearts with Pam, 4 with Shane. A few folks have 3 hearts. Some folks have 2, some 1s, and then some folks that apparently we did not do nearly enough gift giving to. Okay, moving on to the crafting menu. This just shows you the items that we have recipes for, the items that we've unlocked the ability to craft. So we can craft all of those things at this point. This right here is the list of all the things that we have shipped already. The goal is to ship 1 of every item if you're after perfection. And so we've shipped a ton of things, but still lots of grayed out things that we have not shipped yet. You got to catch 1 of every fish. You can see we've caught, I don't know, about half of them. That's pretty cool. You need to donate all of these artifacts to the museum, so we've donated a few. That's definitely something we got to continue working on. Here are the minerals to donate to the museum. So we found all of these things. This one right here we didn't really find legitimately, but you'll learn more about this when you watch the video on mods and glitches. Let's see, down here cooking. So the colorful dishes are the ones that we've already cooked. You got to cook one of everything for perfection. The ones that you can see what the item is, but it's grayed out, those are the things that we have unlocked the recipes for, but haven't yet cooked one of. And then the grayed out ones, we haven't yet unlocked the recipes. So we made a little bit of progress on cooking late in our spring season. And then here are all of the, what are these called? Achievements. Achievements that we got, and then grayed out are the achievements that we have not yet gotten. So making progress here, but of course always more work to do. And then this is just the collection of letters. Okay, so that's what the farm looks like. And then the other thing I wanted to show in this playthrough is this spreadsheet, or a few tabs of this spreadsheet. I've got a whole other video of me explaining all of the tabs in the spreadsheet, actually a few different videos, because the spreadsheet is pretty massive, and then you'll see me using the spreadsheet many times in the videos of me actually playing through the game. But I just want to show you all of the things that we collected so far in the first season. And so if we take a look here with something with red in it, that means we still have to collect more, or maybe even some of those items. So we don't have any apricots yet because the fruit trees take a full month or a full season to grow. But in here is the number of the particular item that we've collected. So for example, we've collected 7 coral. It turns out we need 39 coral altogether, so we're missing 32 coral. So I'm just going to scroll down. I'm not going to look at any of these in detail, but just for the purposes of showing you, I thought I could keep this highlighted. Oh, maybe I can't. All right, so just keep your eye on this column here, the G column, just showing you how many of each of these things we've collected. But again, all these red squares indicate that there's more collecting to do, which is not surprising. We've only played one season of this game. But we're making good progress here on the main collection task. I think so anyway. Okay, and then we'll take a look at the bundles. This is the community center. Anything with a Y in it here means that we have deposited into the community center that item. And if you have a bunch of things that are all Ys together in the same bundle, that means we completed the bundle. So we'll just scroll down quickly here and take a look at all of these Ys, all the things that we completed in the community center. A bunch of bundles completed, rewards collected, areas unlocked. And that's it for the bundles. We'll take a look at the cooking, cooking tab. The elements with the Y are the ones that we've cooked already, so we'll just take a look at that column. We did a bunch of cooking very late in our playthrough, but still lots of cooking left to do. Here's the crafting tab. You got to craft one of every item. The Ys are the ones that we did craft in our playthrough. So we did a lot of crafting, still plenty of crafting left to do. I feel like I sound like a broken record. Here's the eventually tab. We did unlock the desert and we tackled some of the follow-up tasks in the desert, but we really didn't do much else in this eventually tasks. These are sort of like later game tasks, a bunch of them. Didn't unlock the greenhouse or the sewers or the witch's hut or the quarry or the bug lair or the witch's swamp or Ginger Island. And then here are some other, not unlock island type places, but other tasks that I think are kind of later in the game type tasks. Okay, here's a collection of all the fish that you got to catch. So here, anything with a Y in it means we've caught it. So we did a great job catching the spring fish. The only one missing is this legendary fish, but you can't do that until you're at level 10 fishing, which we're not quite there yet. We caught everything from the crab pot, and then not a surprise, we didn't catch, well, let's see, we got 1 pike. Oh, because I did have 1 day of the summer. So I've hardly done any summer fishing, but that's coming. No winter fishing yet. Oh, sorry, that was the fall, that one right there. No winter fishing yet. And then here are the kind of specialty location fish. So we did catch 1 fish in the mines, 1 fish in the desert, and the night market. I think that's like a winter festival. So that hasn't happened yet. Moving right along, I didn't mark anything in the friendship tab. I'm not really sure how I intended to use this tab, but anyway, trying to get all these folks up to a heart level of 8. And all these folks up to a heart level of 10, because then they'll stop decaying when you ignore them. But I showed you the heart, the friendship tab, the social tab in the game itself. Moving on, I didn't record anything in the monsters tab, but here's how many of each kind of monster you need to vanquish, and we made a little bit of progress on this, but this is a lot of monsters you got to kill, and so need to spend a ton more time in the mines focused on killing monsters, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, here are the items that we've donated into the museum. So plenty donated, plenty left to donate. Let's see, there's a notes tab. Here are the quests. Here's all the quests, and we have done these ones, and we have not yet done these ones here. Okay, so like I said, I wanted to give a sense of all of the things that we accomplished in this video series, just so that you know what you're getting into. I guess while I'm here, I can just point out that we did unlock the bus stop. There's Pam heading to the bus stop for her 10 o'clock arrival, which means you can get to the desert. We unlocked the mine carts, so we can instant travel around the map to a couple of destinations. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's about it. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon.